Hi, my name is Matt Gisbrecht. I'm very mid at playing the acoustic guitar, and welcome to the Jellyfish Manifesto.
Beautiful. Okay.
Third try.
It is fine. We've done it. NASA sent thousands of moon jellyfish polyps to space in 1991. Jellyfish have similar gravity receptors to humans, so we mostly sent them up into space to see how gravity would affect like motion sickness, which they call space sickness for obvious reasons.
Well, that's it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Astronauts get motion sickness a lot.
She said, give me space, and then threw up.
Yeah. They get a lot of motion sickness.
So, for people who don't know you, your TikTok username is Matt From Dayton. Who would you say that you are on TikTok, and what kind of content you make?
So Matt From Dayton is one of them. You know what I mean? TikTok is one of those experimental things where you try a billion different accounts and see what works and what doesn't. And I got put onto this from my buddy Colin. I was not even I've been a musician for like 15 years and I wasn't even using TikTok. And so Colin's like, dude, you just have to do it. He pushed me to do it. And if you don't, he's like, if you don't do it, you're stupid. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. He's like, what do you have to lose? And so I just started doing TikTok and making a whole bunch of different accounts and seeing what stuck and what didn't. And me playing a 15-second clip of my acoustic guitar in random places is what stuck. So then I started doing that, and I was like, well, I'll just play this all over Ohio. And I started to like notice that it was like locally niched and indexed. So then that just started working, and I was like, what? I had a brand new account, and it was getting like 6,000 views a video. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. How do you do that with 0 followers? And then followers started happening, and then in like 3 months, I think I got like 6,000 or something like that. So it just started working.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was intense.
I was telling Eric, the crazy thing about this specific Jellyfish Manifesto is I've been following you on TikTok for a few months now.
Oh, nice.
So like I've seen like you play out by like the Sydney Historic Theater and everything.
Yeah.
I've seen those TikToks.
Yeah, I found a guy that lives out here, and I always told him, I was like, yeah, I'll come up there. And I kept dodging it because I was so busy. I was like flying around the country doing random stuff, and I was like, I can't do it. And one day I'm going to barge it. I'm going to go meet you for coffee. And then we went around to a bunch of places. And oddly, Sydney is like, every time I post something in Sydney, it does like 10,000. I'm like, what is this, bro? I don't know, man. I'm new to it. It's very new to me, but it just works, and I get it, whatever.
Yeah, it's a pretty like tight community. And I think it's nice because it's very scenic.
It is.
So,
what's that park? Tawawa Park?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
That place is sweet.
I love it.
Dude,
yeah.
I had so much fun there. I was like, I want to hang out here all day. We like went there's like a creek there. I was throwing rocks in it, and I was sat there and wrote a song. It was awesome.
Yeah. Toowoomba has so many hidden gems inside of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's huge, dude. It just keeps going.
One of my favorite things is there's like a scarecrow 10-man looking thing that's a swing at Toowoomba Park.
Oh,
it's terrifying looking.
The clown.
Yeah, it is scary looking. It's by that covered bridge that they have.
I need to go there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is
looking.
it past the rock or no? Like that big rock. You know what I'm talking about?
I think
It's past the big rock, yeah.
That big rock is so funny.
It's past that and then like down in the little valley thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's past the bridge. Like when you go over that.
It's
that covered
right
bridge.
by
before
the
the bridge.
Yeah, it's right
Okay,
beside the bridge, pretty much. Yeah.
I gotta go, dude.
Yeah, the bridge is nice too.
Yeah,
I like your bridge.
You guys are lucky. That place is sweet.
It is.
Yeah, I love it.
A lot of people don't even realize how big it is. You know?
I know, dude.
It
It's
is
like
a
one of the
massive
biggest.
park.
Ohio is just notorious for that. We have random state parks that are the size of a whole state in itself, and we're like, this is so beautiful. And yeah, that place is epic.
Yeah,
I love
it is
it. So
really
yeah,
nice.
now I keep coming back to Sydney, not only because of the video that work here. It's fun. Like there's always something to do. There's like a decent place to go eat. And the people are usually pretty cool, so I just vibe, and it's fun.
The main crazy thing about Toowoomba Park, not a lot of people know, is that main road was a train track.
Someone recently told me that, and because there's so many trains, they took me to like 3 different train tracks, and I'm like, this is not an identifiable place, so I couldn't do anything here. But like, yeah, there's a lot of train tracks.
Yeah, there's like random spots in Sydney where like it's a hill, but then it like flattens out for no reason, and then hill again.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, there used to be a train track here.
Straight up, bro.
I just try to avoid it around soccer season. Like when the kids are playing soccer,
Yeah.
Toowoomba Park is packed. It's insane how
bet
many
it is.
people are at that park.
100%.
Yeah.
They have little playgrounds and stuff there too, so I bet. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's nice though.
If you're a parent and you don't take your kids there, like, what are you doing?
Right, exactly.
So I think I might know the answer to this question, but where did Matt from Dayton come from?
Okay.
The name.
You'll never guess.
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Matt, and I live in Dayton.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with dating people. Has nothing to. Yeah, that's literally it. So I wanted to do like a local thing. I grew up in Akron. I live in Dayton. I've lived there since like 2019-ish, something like that. And I just put Matt from Dayton. I was like, well, maybe I'll just play around the city. And then it just started
Plenty
working.
of places to play in.
Yeah, and plus,
Dayton, for
it's always
sure.
really hard to say my last name. You know, people read it and they're like, huh? Because it's Gisbrecht. It's not that hard for me because, you know, I've grown up with it. But
Yeah.
if you
Right.
read that on paper, you're like, what? So, yeah.
I think Dayton is a pretty identifiable city in Ohio too.
I
So
would
that's
agree.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. And it is on my mailing address, it says Dayton. So I feel like that's pretty safe, you know? I'm not lying about it.
Right.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that say they're from like Cincinnati, but it's really a town outside of Cincinnati.
Yeah, the most
Yeah.
notorious place for that is Atlanta. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Atlanta, but people will be all the way down in like Noonan, which is almost like an hour from downtown Atlanta. And they're like, I'm from Atlanta. No, you're not. You live an hour away.
Right.
Like Dayton and Cincinnati are an hour. So it's like me saying, yeah, I'm Matt from Cincinnati. Well, brother, you live in Dayton. Yep.
So when did you decide to start making music, and when did it become part of your life?
I started making music when I was in high school because I played Guitar Hero. I was in like band and stuff growing up. And I always liked music. I had an affinity for it, but I was playing Guitar Hero when I was in high school, and it just got too easy. And I was like, I want to play real guitar now. So I went to a pawn shop and bought a guitar and was like, this is it, bro. This is my time to shine. And I started playing guitar since then. So since I was in high school, like 17, 18 years old.
Is that the same guitar you have now, or was it a whole different
No
guitar?
way. That would be crazy. That'd be awesome. I wish I had that story. I had this like crappy little Galveston guitar. It was like just sounded like a brick, but it was fun to play. And no, I have completely different guitars now.
What guitar do you have now?
My favorite guitar is I have a Taylor GS Mini. Do you guys, either of you guys play?
I play, yeah.
I used to. I'm not good at it.
Oh, well. It's no good or bad. It's just fun. It's all about the journey, you know? So I have a Taylor GS Mini. That's my favorite guitar. And then I have this little Ibanez that it's like almost like a little parlor guitar that I play everywhere, but it has like no resonant frequencies. So you can just play it everywhere and just it sounds so good. And it's small, so I walk around playing it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just Ibanez something. I don't know what. Oh my God, it's not an Ibanez. That's a different guitar I have. It's a Yamaha.
Yeah.
That's it. The little tiny Yamaha you probably see me playing. That thing is amazing.
You can't go wrong with Yamahas or Taylor, to be honest.
No,
but-
Taylor's best guitar ever. I used to play a Martin, and I always get into it with my friends that play Martin. They're like, it just sounds so warm and full body. And I'm like, yeah, bro, but if you want to sing, you got to scream. If you're not plugged into a PA system, I'm like, dude, everything doesn't have to be like I'm Bruno Mars right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or like
Yeah.
Sam Smith. I'm like, bro, can we dial it back? I'm not Louis Capaldi.
I think it's Brad Paisley, the country singer,
Yeah.
told his story about there was a flood in Tennessee and it destroyed his guitar barn. He has an entire guitar barn.
Of course,
like
you have
it's
a
full of
guitar
guitars.
barn, yeah.
And he said he used the insurance money to buy like an insanely expensive Martin guitar because they get up there.
Oh, dude, they do.
Yeah.
And okay, but I would say that when you spend like $1,000 on a Martin guitar, you can get a really good one that sounds amazing. And anything after that, it's no different. It's just you can say, look at this wood. It was from a volcano. And, you know, it's like some ridiculous stuff like that. But aside from that, no.
Yeah. And
But
every
yeah, they'll do
guitar brand has the really expensive guitar that doesn't make sense to buy.
Yeah.
So.
And of course, you know, somebody like Brad pays, I'll drop 30 racks on a
Yeah.
guitar.
It's like he's
Pocket
got the
change.
money anyways.
Yeah.
He said he needed the insurance money from the barn, and I'm thinking like you could have just bought that guitar.
Yeah.
It would have been okay.
That's true.
But-
But that's an easy one. Like if
Yeah.
you get some insurance money from a barn and it's like $40,000, you're like, just buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a different headspace. I need to be there.
Could be
That would
awesome.
be nice.
with gas at these prices, brother.
Do you remember the first song that made you think to yourself, I could do this?
Yep. It was a band called The Spill Canvas. Have you guys ever heard of them?
No.
Yeah, it was like emo stuff from back in the high school. There's a song called Self Conclusion by The Spill Canvas, and I heard that and I was like, I'm doing it easy. I got this. And that's one of the first songs I ever learned on guitar. So yeah, that was it for me.
Yeah.
That's a good question too, because like my brain immediately went, 20 years ago, I got this. That's good.
Yeah.
So did that song, was that the one that made you pick up the guitar and start writing songs, or was that just the one that started the want to do it?
More of the want to do it because it felt just kind of easy. I don't know, something about it was like the song itself was almost conversational, so it didn't feel like this crazy, well-produced, insane melodies that nobody could come up with. It was just like easy. I'm like, if he could do that, anybody could, and not in a bad way because I did like the song,
Right?
But it was still like this just feels like natural, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think a song has to be impressive for it to be good.
No, actually, that's the point. It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It should be something that you can connect to emotionally, or something that somebody could easily do or replicate, because people want to sing along, right? So you don't need it to be impressive. I think we kind of screwed ourselves with the like American Idol thing. Like, everybody doesn't have to be the best singer or the best guitar player, the best thing. You don't have to be. Just make something that someone can connect to.
Right.
And that's like the main thing.
And I think that's why like Jelly Roll has been so big, is because he's writing songs that like people can relate to. And he's not the best singer.
No,
you know?
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be.
Right.
That's why it's like, this is not American Idol, guys. We're not Simon Cowell. We're just like, doesn't matter if you're, I don't know, just emotionally connect to it. That's what matters.
Yeah.
And also, like, be human, be vulnerable, and mess up. Like, sometimes the bad stuff is actually what makes it good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's your question next.
No way.
It's your turn, brother.
You did this in an order,
Staggered start.
and then you looked at me like I was supposed to be
You
asking
never
a
asked
question.
that question.
The first song that made you.
No, that was my song question. We're trying a
I
new
did this one
format.
last.
Oh,
Yeah, and
This was
then
your
I
last
asked that one already.
This is also the part
Oh,
that
you
you
just wore it
don't
away.
Yeah,
cut out.
I worded it
Oh, we're gonna
differently.
keep it in. We're gonna keep it
Yeah, this stays in.
in. Yeah, we'll keep it in.
That's so funny.
Someone told us recently not to lose our awkwardness on camera,
Yeah.
so we have to keep it in.
Well, that's what we were just talking about, though. It's like that
Yeah.
human element, dude. That's what you need. And people also connect to that because it's like how they would be.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not this like perfect, well-oiled machine that's always absolutely nailing it and crushing it and whatever. This like unattainable thing. No,
Right.
man, we're just gonna be stupid sometimes. We're gonna be silly.
Yeah,
and
most of the
awkwardness
things-
comes easy for us. Too,
Yeah.
so.
Most of the things we cut are things that people ask us to cut out
Oh,
because
yeah.
they aren't allowed to say something in that moment, like they have an NDA or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
that, it just stays in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you think your 4 songs were any good, or do you have a few that you wouldn't want to hear again?
I probably don't want to hear any of them now,
Yeah.
but I do have a couple that were just like kind of good. I mean, they would end up getting like radio play and stuff, and that's why they were decent, you know? So I guess like even if I cringe at them now, I'm like, I can see why somebody might like that. But of course, in my head, I'm like, I've advanced past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the creative brain will get, you know, like you would listen to your first podcast and you'd be like, oh my God, I can't even believe I was that awkward. But someone would watch it and they would like it, you know? And that's,
Yeah.
at one point, your mindset wasn't that quote unquote advanced. I wouldn't say that we really like advanced, but you know what I mean?
Right.
You're just in a different place. I remember John Mayer talking about it one time, and he was like, going into the studio, you can make a song, and even if you don't like it at that moment, it doesn't matter because maybe someone else will, or maybe it's just the creative energy of the moment, right? And it's kind of like that. That was a creative energy of the moment. I might not be there anymore, and I might not like it. But maybe 5 years from now, I go back and I actually do like it because my energy is a little more aligned with that, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know. I have a couple that are okay, but then there are some cringy ones. Maybe I'll go back to them and be like, this was actually good, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think every good musician has a couple of songs that they're like, I don't like it, but it has such a big crowd for it.
Dude.
Like everybody else loves it.
That's what happens as a musician. The song that you don't like is the one everybody likes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't make the rules. I just work here. And that happens every time, dude.
We were talking about on one of our episodes, I think it's Rockstar by Nickelback.
Yeah.
They wrote it as a joke. They hate that song.
Yep.
It's one of the best performing songs they've
100%.
ever released. Yeah.
That's literally how it happens every time.
Yeah.
Every rap song that I did that was a meme or a joke, millions of streams. I remember I did a song with my buddy Chase, and we made it because I was changing my artist name, and I was like, I just need to, let's make a stupid song that we can throw up and just like establish that we changed this name, whatever, you know, just upload it. Don't tell anybody about it. That thing has like, I think 4 million now. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
it was so dumb. We were just talking about being too faded as a joke. I was just talking about being lit. I'm like, I would never perform this anywhere. But like people are like, yo, I love this song. You should perform that. No, I don't want to.
Right.
But yeah, you can't pick your hits. I don't get it.
So how would you describe your music to someone who hasn't heard of you before? Because I know the one song that I found you on, I can't remember the name, but this is one that you post a lot.
Stone.
Maybe, yeah. And then you came out with the newer song recently. And to me, they both sound like completely different. So how would you
agree.
like describe your music?
Yes. No, it's like, what kind of music do you make? Yeah. No, I make a ton of different kinds of music and then I release them as different names, different whatever. So it's like, I don't even know. I just make whatever I feel like making in the moment. I think the acoustic stuff is more kind of like acoustic pop though, truthfully.
Yeah.
Like I would say Stone is more like sad, but like the chord, it's still like a sad ballad type acoustic pop thing, you know? And yeah. So I would really just say like acoustic pop. It just toes that line. I always get really confused because I'll like submit to playlists or something. I'm like, I don't know what to call this. Is this an indie folk? I don't know. So it's weird when you're not famous for doing anything yet because then it's like it's not pop because it's not popular, but it like is aligned with what other pop songs would sound like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes it a bit hard to categorize.
Right. Because, you know, you'd hear someone like Noah Kahan, they'd be like, oh, well, he's like pop folk now or like country pop or whatever they would classify it as. But if you would hear that before he got famous, he probably struggled where he's like, I don't know what this is, dude. It's like, what do you mean? I guess it's folk. But then you put it in folk and all the folk playlist guys would be like, this is a little bit too catchy for me. I don't get the emotions out of it. So who knows?
Right.
Who knows, bro? This is a tough one. That's a really tough one. But acoustic pop, I'm going to go with that.
Good enough, I think. Yeah. Do you have a song that you're most proud of that you've released?
That's out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the song that I just did, it's called Close to You. That song is like my favorite, and it's also made me really happy because it's a happy song. I always write sad songs. It's like this song that I'm like, oh, I'm crying in the club on this one. And I'm like, I wasn't crying in the club on this one. That's freaking sweet. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that. But I do like, I have a song that's not out yet that is probably my favorite one that I'm most proud of. And I don't know when it's going to come out, though, so I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like,
So when you write music, where do the ideas come from?
that is an amazing question. Wherever I am at the moment, I always just go in the studio with like nothing, or not even in the studio, wherever I'm at. Like the other day I was in Nashville and we were writing a song there. We got there, got the Airbnb, set up a studio, just started recording a bit. Then I went out and we partied on Broadway, did a whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm going to write a song about this. Like just kind of from living life. I think that it's really important to just get out and live life, so that way you can write about the stuff, and then take a studio setup with you where you're at, so you can write it. You can write about it while you're doing it, and I love doing that. Like for instance, when I was writing the "Close to You" song, I was writing about a moment where I was in a hot tub at like 3:00 in the morning in the middle of the woods, and it's like raining on this this rooftop above me, and I took out my voice notes and recorded the sound of it, and I was like, I want to write a song that makes me feel like how I feel right now. And if that never happened, I would have never written that song.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So stuff like that is like just getting out, living life. Because I've done the thing where I sat in the studio and thought about like, oh, I should write about this. And it was just kind of like, it just felt dumb, felt limiting.
Yeah.
You know?
It probably feels more genuine that way too.
Yeah, it feels super, super natural to not do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
just sit in the studio and be like, I'm going to write a song about this or this, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got to
sure
get
there's more pressure too. Like when you're in a studio compared to like just chilling and enjoying
Yeah,
life.
I would agree. And I think the greatest thing that you can do in writing songs is just to not try so hard. The second I stopped trying is when I got actually good. And I was like, I'm not even going to think about it. It's the first thing that comes in my head. Like I start playing these guitar chords and I'll be like, wow, this water's cold. Next thing you know, I'm making a song about how cold water makes me feel. You know, it's like just the first thing that comes into my head. I'm like, I'm going to poetically describe this.
Yeah. So do you have any songs that you've been hesitant about releasing? Like you weren't quite sure if you should put it out there?
That is, oh man, I don't think so. No, I don't think I do that anymore. I'm trying to think of in the past if I was ever like that. I don't think so because I don't have this like is this good enough type headspace, because I just I don't care about what happens with it. I just care about the act of doing it.
Yeah.
And so that doesn't really cross my mind anymore now, because like I don't get any external validation. It doesn't matter to me. If I put it out and you hate it, I'm like, I don't care. I had so much fun making it that like it doesn't matter, you know? So I don't really feel that one.
Yeah. I feel like you should release music for yourself.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I'm putting it on Spotify so I can just run it back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I do other YouTube videos, and every time I record something, it's like, would I like watching this video? Because if not, I'm not going to record it.
Boom.
Yeah, I think that's important.
And also, it's like, it's kind of cool to go back to it and listen to it or watch it, because it reminds you of how you felt doing it. And you're like, I love doing it. I did it because I loved to do it. And now I'm watching myself do that thing, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to do that again.
Yeah.
It's like inspiring yourself to just do the thing that makes you feel good about it.
Have you had any like live performances in front of crowds? And if so, what was the first one?
Wait,
like?
any what?
Live performances?
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I used to do so many shows, and then COVID happened. And it was like, haha. I actually had a tour planned with my buddy Chase. We were going to go nuts. And yeah, COVID happened, and then I stopped doing shows for a long time. I used to do like really big rap shows, like freaking over 1,000 people there. It was like, and even if I did my solo shows, it'd be like a couple hundred people. It was awesome. And I haven't done any huge acoustic shows in the past like few years though. So I'm like almost back at square one. I've done a few recently, and they've all been like, you know what I mean? Like,
really?
But I haven't promoted them or anything. I've done like events rather than that. No, I haven't even. I want to get back to doing them. Sometimes I'll go out with my friends and do rap shows, and they'll be decent. I just introduced my buddy and did like a rap song the other day. I'm supposed to do something at Bogart's soon with one of my friends, but it's always like popping up and doing rap stuff. So yeah, I've done a ton of shows, but I need to get back to actually booking them in this area.
Yeah, because your acoustic stuff is blowing up on TikTok.
Yeah, thanks, dude. It's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think I need to start doing some acoustic shows. The headspace there was, okay, start playing it around everywhere so everyone could see me playing it. And then I'll start doing small venues, and then I'll move it into the bigger venues, you know. But like, I want people to see the story and the growth of it, as opposed to just going and doing some huge show right now.
That's smart.
So I also hate doing shows that are bigger than like a Bogart. You know what Bogart's is? In Cincinnati. Something like that, because I don't like the reverb of like a stadium. I don't know if I've never actually played a stadium show, but I've like performed something at a stadium doing like a sound check thing, and I was like, oh my god, how do you guys do this? It's like you hear everything bouncing back, and like if you don't have the full in-ear monitor system, it's like it sounds terrible. You can't hear what anything sounds like. Your pitch is off. I'm like, oh my god, I don't like it.
That's probably why all of those big musicians insist on in-ear monitors.
Well, you have to.
Because there's no way.
But after when you start getting those bigger venues like that, it's horrible. I did headliners in Toledo one time. Have you ever been there?
I think so.
And that's a pretty big venue.
Yeah.
And even there, I was like, oh, I don't really like how it sounds, but that's the biggest that I would do. And everything else, I don't like it. I don't want to do. So you'll probably never see me. Even if I got famous doing that, I would never do a stadium show. Like, dude, you got to do this and make so much money. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, there are bands like could easily fill stadiums and just refuse to do them.
Yeah.
So like, I understand that.
Yeah. I like having a like an experience with people more than I like being a spectacle. You know,
and that's why 21 Pilots still does random bar shows. And
yeah, they're the
like
best. Dude, 21 Pilots is sweet. I like 21 Pilots a lot. Yeah, I agree with that entirely. They do stadium shows now too, though. I saw them
they're
in a
getting ready
stadium.
to do the Ohio Stadium.
Yep,
That's
I saw
gonna
them
be
in a
awesome.
stadium in Cincinnati. It was pretty good.
Yeah, they're a great band for sure.
But yeah, I need to start. I've been saying this for the past 2 months. I need to start booking more shows in this area, which I totally do. But they'll be small. They'll be under 500 people. I'm not doing anything bigger than that.
Dunaways would be good too, because Dunaways and Troy.
Oh, I need to go. Everyone keeps telling me to go to Troy.
Troy's great. They have a lot of like small venues and stuff.
Yeah.
And Dunaways is a bar. They have like a small little stage in the back. It probably fit like 100 people tops.
That's the most fun. So what I like to plug in my wireless system and just like build a loop, and then run around and like sing a song like with the people instead of on the stage. Yeah. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah, Dunaways is pretty nice. They got new owners a few years ago, so they revamped everything with like the live music area.
Nice.
So they did a good job with that.
And then there's Leaf and Vine they only do acoustic shows
Yeah.
because it's really small in there.
Yeah. A lot of places you always deal with just horrible sound, and I hate dealing with that. When I was younger, I used to tour around, do acoustic stuff all over like Ohio and California and whatever. And man, just sound nightmare everywhere you go. And now it's even worse because everyone just wants to be lazy, and they're like, "You can do your own sound, right?" And I'm like, "Dude, come on, just throw me a bone here. Like, I can't hear what it's like. I can't hear what it's like in the back of the house up here. Like, please just freaking do this." I gotta run over here, sing back here, like, "Hey guys, sorry, listen, this is my sound check." Stop, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, people are so unprofessional now. It's insane.
It was like if you own a place and you want music artists to come in, you would want it to sound good.
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you have it like pre-set up?
Dude, I am telling you. Yeah. The last like 3 times I've done any type of show, that's what it is. Like, you got equipment, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean I got equipment, right?
And sound guys are so expensive to have a personal sound guy. It's like, you don't want
it's
to do
insane.
that.
It's like, I'm going to pay him more than I freaking got for the show.
Right.
They're like, "All right, we're going to give you $500. And I'm like, he charged $300.
Right.
I got $200. Let's take the kids to ice cream.
It costs $100 to drive here right now. So,
Bro.
Yeah.
Hotel, $100. There you go. I did the show for free. Exposure.
pretty much.
Do you have like a most memorable performance?
Most memorable. Yeah. I was doing a show a long time ago with a rapper named Hobson. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
I love Hobson.
You did
nice.
this show
Yeah.
with him?
Yeah, I was doing a show with Hobson.
That's crazy.
And I jumped down in the crowd. It was a pretty big show. I forget where it was. Alrosa Villa in Columbus. And I jumped down in the crowd and I was like rapping my verse in the crowd. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Hobson's a weird one because like he
I could have swore I turned off the sound on this.
he came up as a small artist. He
Yeah.
climbed up. So he's done shows with so many people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Hobson's a really cool case of somebody that made it.
Yeah, I
in the
did a
rap
song with that
industry.
guy like 12 years ago, maybe like 13 years. This is so long ago. Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
But we did shows super, super fun. Really, really good response. Like the crowd loved it. You know what I mean? Like it's all about the crowd energy, man. If the crowd has good energy, it's like it's so memorable.
Yeah.
I remember like every second of being on stage, you're like, this is so awesome. Like look at people's faces and they're smiling. It's not one of those things where you got to like win them over. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That hit on
Right.
you. They're like looking at you like, is this guy gonna sit? People are like that so much more now than they used to be. It's like even if they're there for you, they're looking at you like, what's he gonna do? You know, like, dude, come on, man, just get up. Like, and it's also this. I can't stand this anymore. I really don't like doing concerts anymore because of this.
Yeah.
Phones,
Everybody
yeah.
just like this. I'm playing to cell phones. I don't like it. I need to start putting a thing like if I do a show, it's like you can't bring your cell phone. Truthfully,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there's a decent number of people that do that nowadays too.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I was just doing a show with my buddy in Indiana the other day, and there's a rap show that I was just doing like a little bit for him for it. Just everybody's just like this, bro. Oh, super fun show. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
So I did a show with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. It was sold out. It was amazing, and the energy there was crazy. I remember. It's funny that I just talk crap about phones, but this girl had her phone up, and I grabbed her phone, brought her on stage, and was like singing half the song to it like this, and then I gave it back to her, and that was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I just contradicted myself a little bit, but whatever.
I think sometimes it's cool.
Yeah.
But if it's everybody has their phone out, that
Yeah.
I can understand how that's frustrating.
Yeah, it's like I'm playing to TikTok or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It just doesn't feel
Like it's good natural like advertisement for you. But
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
at
I
the
do-
same time it does take away from the actual
The
experience.
experience, man.
Yeah.
I'm there for the experience, you know, because we're sharing that forever. I don't care how it sounds on a cell phone. 'Cause cell phones make everyone sound bad anyway.
Yeah.
Like you can nail the performance. Like, have you guys ever done that? You go to a concert and like film something, went back, you're like, dude, he did so good. Went back and it's like, you're like, he did not sound like that, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, I hate when people post like the entire concert to like Snapchat or Instagram stories.
Come on, bro.
It's like, I don't want to watch this. This is so much.
I don't want to see
Yeah,
this.
it's crazy.
Skip. You're just
Yeah.
like tapping the right side of the screen like aggressively.
So Dayton has a lot of unique cultures.
It does, yeah.
Has that influenced your music at all since moving to Dayton?
No, I haven't really made any music with hardly anybody from Dayton. So no, not at all, actually. No. I travel a lot and make music in random places. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm telling you.
So with the boom on TikTok recently,
Yeah.
have you been having a lot of interactions with people that have recognized you? Is
Yeah.
that a new thing?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I go places all the time. Like the other day, I was with my kids the other day, and I took them out for ice cream and pretzel dogs at Annie Ann's. And we're just walking, eating pretzel dogs, and some girl stops her car in the middle of the road, gets out and starts screaming, runs up and hugs me. And I was like, oh, wow. And it's really funny because the other day my daughter was talking trash to me, and she was like, Dad, you have no Riz. And I was like, all right, whatever. She was like, you don't got no girls. And I was like, in this moment, I didn't have girls either, but a girl just gets out of her car and runs up. She's like, oh my God, I love you. And my daughter's just sitting there like, oh. Maybe Dad does have some Riz.
Yeah.
But that was funny.
What's the lesson that music has taught you about everyday life?
Probably that everything really is that deep. You know, it's not that deep, bro. It kind of is. I think the most like deep songs can be written about the most random interactions. Like someone walks out and like looks at you funny, and you're like, well, that piqued something within my insecurities, and now you're writing a song about how you're insecure. Like everything just is that deep, dude.
Right.
And I think that's what it is. Just everything is that deep, that simple.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could share the stage with any artist in history, do you have somebody in mind?
Probably Ed Sheeran, just so we could
Yeah.
like build something like on the loop pedal, because I love that. I've been doing that ever since I started making music, and he's like the best at doing that. So I'm like that for sure. I want to build some like super sick loop and just, you know.
Yeah, the videos of Ed Sheeran in like the studio doing that are crazy.
Yeah, I saw him live with my daughter in Minneapolis, and bro, so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you don't like the guy's music, he's just so talented. It's insane.
It's absolutely nuts. The talent there is awesome, and I think that a true measure of like someone's musicianship or like their songwriting ability is like, could you do this without the electronic stuff, or could you do this by yourself? I have this argument with my friend because he's like, his question is, who is the best artist of all time, like the best performing artist of all time? And he says Michael Jackson, and I would say Ed Sheeran, and I say it because I'm like, if Michael Jackson goes somewhere and doesn't have a band playing behind him, all he's going to do is sing and with no music. But then you have Ed Sheeran, he could go to a stadium with a guitar, and it's explosive. You know what I mean? So like, that's why I go with that, you know?
What does success look like for you?
Success looks like being happy on a daily basis and not having to kind of adhere to what someone is telling me to do. I think that success is being happy in the moments that you have, instead of like worrying about your happiness coming later, or being something that like, if I get here, I'll have this. If I get here, I'm happy. I think that it's just joy in the moment. That's really what success is. And if you can't have joy in the moment, you're not successful.
Right.
Yeah, I think people that have gotten the most financial success are often just sad.
Yeah, a lot of times. And they're doing the thing because even if it's making you $1 million doing it, you like don't enjoy it. There's no joy coming from it. So who cares? It's the same thing as going and working at a gas station and you hate it there. Even if the gas station was giving you $1 million, yes, you'd be like, oh, that's awesome. But that's 8 hours of like, I hated it the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're still doing that same exact thing. And it's not, the money's not worth it.
Yeah, there's a Twitch streamer that I follow that said one of the happiest moments of his life, he was working like construction.
Yeah.
He said he just liked the job and was happy doing it. He wasn't making that much money, just enjoyed himself. And
Yeah.
I mean, it can be both sides of the spectrum.
You kind of got to live for the moment because it's all you have. And if you're not enjoying it, there's really no point in doing it. Like, what is this? Like, why would I do it if I don't enjoy it?
Exactly. Like, we love doing this, so
Yeah.
this is awesome for us.
We wouldn't be doing it if we didn't like it. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, I can tell by your energy too, because you very conversational, and I think we need to just in general in life get back to this where we're like connecting with people and talking to people and having real human interactions, and you guys obviously enjoy that.
Yeah.
So you have fun doing it, no matter
Yeah.
what. Whether the thing got 1 billion views on the internet or not, it doesn't matter. You're doing it right now and you're having fun. And
Yeah.
you can tell and you can feel that with people.
I think
the only reason I care about the views is just because I would like to make this like the main job at some point. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Find what you're passionate about and then find a way to make money doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the best thing is just talking to people about something they're passionate about. Because it's always nice to hear the different perspective of this. We are not musicians.
Yeah.
Eric can play music, I guess, but
I can play.
We don't-
but I can't
Yeah,
play
don't
that
do
well.
what
this
is your
kind of
favorite
stuff.
guitar you have?
I have a BC Rich
Oh.
KKV.
Yeah, sweet. I used to play BC Rich when I played in a metal band.
Oh yeah, they're sweet guitars and
Yeah,
they
they-
sound beautiful
Oh,
too.
they're sick. Dude. Plug it into a line 6. That's awesome, dude.
I would love to get a SG Gibson guitar at some point.
Yeah, dude. The SGs are sick.
Yeah,
And you play heavier music, I assume.
I play a little bit of everything, to be honest. But like,
That's sweet, dude.
do you like ACDC?
Yeah, of course. That's so funny. I almost wore an ACDC shirt here. I was like this close. There was 2 shirts. It was like, am I gonna go with like dad beach vibes or am I gonna go with the AC/DC? And I went with the dad beach vibes because it's kind of hot outside.
yeah, it is a little warmer.
But Angus Young, he plays SG Gibson,
Yeah.
and he's my favorite guitarist.
He's,
so-
oh well, he's playing it on that shirt that I almost wore. This is a missed opportunity. I'd be like, hey dude, check this out. Dang it.
I'm a ukulele guy.
Yeah, I love ukulele.
I love the ukulele.
I have
just
a
so
little,
happy.
I think it's like a mahi or something like that.
Yeah.
Ukulele, they're sweet.
Yeah, I think, like he said, I think the best thing about the ukulele is it's a happy instrument. It's hard to play ukulele and it sounds super sad. Like it's just gonna sound.
Even the sad
Happy.
songs sound happy.
Yeah,
Exactly, dude.
yeah. It's just such an upbeat instrument,
Yeah,
and
I-
it's
I
easier
love
to
that.
play, which
Oh man,
is
it's
nice.
so
yeah.
easy. You can use one finger and play like an A and a C and just keep going back and forth between
Yeah.
the two, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I own one, and I wouldn't know how to play it now. But the only song I ever learned on the ukulele was "Fall for You" by Secondhand Serenade.
dude, oh
I
my
just
God.
love that song.
Tonight will be the night I
Yeah.
fall for you over
It is such a good song. Because even though I
Yeah,
didn't
what a
know
banger.
that band you mentioned earlier, that is the kind of music I listen
It's
to a lot of the
exactly
time.
like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you could accomplish one thing with your music, what would that be?
If I could accomplish one thing
Yeah.
with my music, it would be to almost be like a therapy session for myself, so that way I can get out the things that I could never tell somebody. You know, because I always feel like if you say something, nobody cares, but if you sing it, everyone's gonna listen. And it's just that. It's a better way to express your feelings. So it's more like a self thing, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than anyone else getting anything from it, I want to be able to get something. It's like selfishly, like I'm doing this so I can feel something.
Right.
And anything else is definitely extra, but it's like that's what I want to get out of it.
Yeah. I feel like that's why a lot of creative people do anything.
Yeah.
It's just a good way to express emotion.
Yeah, it is 100%. I watched this guy named. Have you guys ever heard of a rapper Prof? Have you guys ever seen that
Yeah.
guy?
I know.
He was talking about this recently, and he was like, it was kind of like against the AI stuff where they said that they wanted to like shorten the process of doing everything. He's like, no, we don't want to do that because the reason people make art is because they have this like tormented soul in some way, or they're like upset about something, or even if they're happy about it, they will like are expressing it, and like that's what I do instead of doing something else crazy. You know, it's like. This is deep. This is dark, but it's like I'm not a serial killer because I'm making art. But that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna take those kind of like tormented things and put them into that as opposed to doing something else with it. And I think that like if something took you 5 hours to do, you actually love doing it in that 5 hours, and you didn't do something else for that 5 hours. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing.
100%.
That's why people make it. It's essentially for them. And I think that it's also becomes wrong when you start making songs for other people. I feel like that's like what are you doing at that point?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were talking to a musician a few episodes earlier. How would I call that?
Yeah,
But that's the point.
few episodes ago.
And we were talking about how a lot of the big musicians have to have a radio song on the album,
Yep.
no matter if they like the radio song. It's just kind of a requirement
You
at
have
this
to.
point. Yeah.
And then that's the one that you got to go out to all the shows and play. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, everyone's going to sing along to this one. And you're like, okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just pretend to be happy with it.
Yep.
If someone right now checked out only one of your songs, what one would they start with?
Probably Stone, the acoustic version. Because for some reason, like, that's just always hit. You know, like, no one's like, oh, this one sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that song. It's a good
Thanks.
song. Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, that one for sure.
It definitely gets like stuck in your head too.
Yeah, it's chorus just belting that out. Can you feel the weight of the night?
Yeah.
I mean, like the way you wrote it, like it's very catchy. And-
So my kids loved it, And my son like was absolutely like he would run outside my front door and be like, "Dad, we have to tell everyone Stone. We have to tell." Like I'm like, "What?" He was never like that with any song I ever wrote before. And he would like go to the grocery store and be like, "I want to sing it for everybody so they can hear it." And I'm like, "This is crazy." I was like, maybe I have something here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think kids are like a great indicator if what you're doing is working.
They have no filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be brutally honest. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, me and my buddy Colin, we write a lot of songs together, and that was one of those songs where we were on Discord one night, and it started as a piano, and I forget what I was writing about when we originally started writing it, but it was either about having my mom die or losing a relationship, or like he was trying to talk about losing a relationship, and I'm like, I'm about to twist this one. You know what I mean? But it was like, it came from like this super sad place on a piano, and then like it just morphed into that. And like you can always pull that in, like get the emotion with acoustic guitar a lot more than piano, I think. Truthfully.
Yeah.
Because then you can pull more out of a vocal performance with acoustic, I think.
Yeah.
That, and I just feel like there's more layers than what just piano can
Yeah,
do.
I agree. And that's kind of how that one came about. But probably that. I would show them that, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, this chorus is pretty good." And I'd be like, "Yes." I would like to show them that new one that I did, Close to You, but that one just like, everyone wants to be sad when they listen to music. I don't know why. You show them a happy song, and they're like, "Okay, that's fine. I just want more emotion out of it." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, it's definitely a weird turn.
Like, let's
music
all
has taken.
let's all cry together.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's because like people are getting more pessimistic about the world in general. So like when you say something happy, they're almost like kind of mad. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
"Well,
that's
I'm
not
not. You know, must be nice. I don't like that." And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's
I
all
have a weird thing with my wife where when I'm in the car listening to music and
Yeah.
we're not using her playlist, she always says I listen to too sad of music. And she always says I need to listen to less ballads.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what to
I
do.
love ballads.
Yeah, I do like a ballad. Like I like a good ballad.
Yeah.
And it will switch to like from a sad ballad to like rap music. So
Oh,
my
yeah.
playlist is very
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah, very, very.
Yeah.
That is true, dude. I love like a sad ballad, and then I'll just listen to Lil Baby afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who wants to start getting into making music?
I would say just do it. Don't overthink it, because when you overthink it, that's when you get horrible. And just like put out the most crappy thing you can. Just make it and enjoy doing it, and then over time you get better at doing it. Don't think about if it's going to be good or not. Just do it. You know, just run with it. If you play and it sounds like a Lil Tykes song, that's fine. Who cares? Just make another one. Be like, that kind of sucks. I'll do another one. Just don't put so much emphasis on it, you know, and don't allow your confidence to be taken away by the fact that someone else would judge it and say it's not the greatest thing in the world. I had that happen to me before, where like people close to me would be kind of like that, and it was just because of their own personal taste or because they had like their own judgment towards something that I was doing, and then like my confidence took a hit from that, from them saying some crap about it, and then as soon as I let that go, I'm like, oh, it never mattered in the first place. And I felt like, just who cares what anyone thinks? Just do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a photo of a deer that I took, and my mom was like, "It's not that good of a photo. Like, it's too much color and stuff like that." But then I had someone who was like, "This is an awesome photo. Like, I want you to print it off for me." And I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
cool.
like, I'll pay for that to put it on my wall. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Well, maybe think about it, but you know, just don't sit around and conspire. Just do it. And you know, some people like it, some people won't. Who cares?
Right.
Doesn't matter. It's like, it's not the end of your life because Stacy from Vermont is like, I really didn't like how the chorus blended into the. Who cares, bro? Just do it.
Right.
Yeah. If anybody was trying to find your music, where would you, like, what is it under right now?
Oh, to like where I would prefer to them to go.
Yeah.
Probably Spotify, because that's the monetizable platform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's what we've heard is
Matt-
Spotify pays a little better.
Matt Gisbrecht on Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. It's out everywhere. You know, YouTube, Apple, whatever it is. Doesn't really matter. If they want to listen to it wherever.
Well, thank you so much for being on the Jellyfish Manifesto.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for asking me
you.
great questions. That led to great conversation. You obviously know what you're doing, so thank you.